Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm Phil.
I'm Sam. Welcome back, guys.
Thanks for joining us for another Alice in Chains video. This is going to be our third one. We've done Wood. That was the first one.
Yep.
We did Rooster. That was the second one.
Yep.
And now we're on Man in the Box. Seems to be their three most predominant, popular songs. So we've had a great journey with Alice in Chains thus far. I loved the Rooster in the last one. It was so cool, that song.
Was really cool.
You know, obviously it was a little more of a somber tone, but
masterpiece. Video.
Yeah, masterpiece of a production. Great vocal, all that stuff. So I'm not going to rehash that, but I'm excited to check out another one because you guys were saying Man in the Box is kind of where they, sparked themselves from, or where Alice in Chains kind of sparked their sound from. Maybe some of you might, deliberate over whether that's the case, but that's some of the comments that you guys are saying that we got to check out this one. We're going to do the official video. I think some of you had made mention of they removed explicit words. That's what I'm trying to say.
Swear words.
So hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully, there's nothing crazy that's going to be missing in here, but we did want to check out the video because the video for Rooster was pretty cool and pretty impactful. So anyways, you done with the chit chat with me?
I am. Let's do it.
All right, let's roll. Hold on. Before we jump into anything else, I'll rewind it a little bit so we can build that up. But so far, what are your first impressions on Man in the Box?
It's interesting. I feel like the guitar also sounds very different in this than like a lot of other things that I've heard.
In what way? It sounds...
Just the sound of it. Like it, I don't really know how to describe it. Like
just, the pitch says that's coming about from it?
Yeah.
I find it's pretty heavy. Really right off the bat, heavy riff getting in there. Then they kind of overlaid it with just his vocal, not really singing any lyrics. And then obviously the lyrics came in, but, on that topic of the lyrics, I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out what this one's about because it seems like it's, obviously in the beginning he's in the box and,
like with all the animals.
Yeah. It seems like, he's kind of saying he's being boxed in some way.
Yeah, like a caged animal type thing.
Yeah, but then also referencing Jesus Christ and saying, feed his eyes and
sew them shut.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's like a call on one end and then an answer in the other type thing. Like it's, you know, two voices that are discussing something. So like I said, I'm a little bit confused on, like, I understand, I think man in the box is maybe not being able to, you know, be able to see, like, you know, having your eyes sewn shut and being able to see what the true purpose or message is in something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
being influenced into just what you can see in your box.
Yeah. So I think maybe that's the overlaying concept, but I'm not really sure if they're trying to pinpoint something in particular because, like I said, it hasn't been really descriptive thus far with the lyrics.
You guys come in.
I mean, it's the first listen, so we're not going to pick up everything, but the sound itself is fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, like you mentioned the guitars, we mentioned the lyrics, but we didn't mention the vocal was, you know, fire. Third track again, like their vocals are just on point when they do harmonize or when they're doing the lead, just on point. Yeah. And you know, it's very unique, this sound that they put together. Very standout. You know, I can see why so many people are fans of Alice in Chains and really do, you know, it seems like you guys really, really love them. So I can see why, you know, after getting into this third song now, they have a very distinct sound.
Yeah, it's the thing. It sounds very unique, like different than a lot of their stuff we listen to.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's like a rock sound, but it's not anything that you can box in, and they've shown their creativity in each of the three songs.
Yeah.
Each sound vastly different to me.
For sure.
You know, so... that's what I love it. You know, I like the sound. Well, you could probably pencil it in. Maybe somebody plays a song, is that Alice in Chains, but you wouldn't be totally sure because you can't box them in that way.
There's diversity there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
you agree?
Yeah. It definitely sounds, like I said, very different. Like that's the one thing that really stands out to me is the instrumentation, just like the pitch of it and stuff. It sounds very different than a lot of the other stuff we've listened to.
I lied. See, you guys are going to roast me. You guys are going to catch me on that one, I know. Why don't we just pause it right there? I know it's totally going to distract you, so I'm going to rewind it a little bit.
Thank you. Ugh. Visuals, man, I can't do it.
Easily distracted, Samantha. Well, anyways.
Speaking of visuals, though, there were some things in there where they were showing like TV clips, like like almost looked like things were blowing up and fires, and like then they would show the cow in the little box right after. So maybe they were saying how like, you know, we as humans are like boxed in by what we're shown on things like TV, but then like kind of like how a cow is stuck and they can only see like what's in its view, you know, like what the people herding it or as the farmers show it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that would fall into the concept that we had discussed, you know. But I do, you know, whether that is the concept or not, assuming it is, I still think that there's some, you know, more to what they were saying with those lyrics, because they repeated that pretty frequently throughout the song, the Jesus Christ line, and, you know, your eyes sewn shut and all that. So like, to me, what that would mean, and this is just my interpretation, is if you were looking at it from more of a spiritual idea, it would be this good versus evil, right? Basically, you're asking to be shown the light, so to speak, right? Show me the way, keep my eyes open. And, you know, you have the evil side of things, or the evil component that's trying to sew your eyes shut, keep you in the dark, and keep you, you know, not doing what you're supposed to be doing to see the true form of what you might be able to achieve, or what your calling is, or whatever. So, you know, I know, like we said, the visuals are saying something different, but, you know, sometimes creatively and during the creative process with artists, you know, and I'm just, like I said, speaking about this from what my interpretation is and what I've experienced with other groups and artists, is that they'll write songs, but then the videos will end up portraying something else, right?
That's fair.
Or they'll combine two ideas together when it comes to the video, right? So that's just my thoughts, because like, and then you never know with artists, like, you know, drugs plays a role too.
Yeah.
So sometimes you write things, right, as an artist, and you might be in a different frame of mind. And then, you know, you go and record and you're like, what was I even talking about in this?
Yeah. I don't even remember the vision that I had for it.
And then you got to frame it in a certain way. And, you know, depending on the time period, depending on the genres of music, what's acceptable and what's not can also dictate what's, you know, put out there. So anyways, that's just my, and, you know, little rant. But I really enjoyed the song overall. It was great. I loved it. Like we said in the midway portion, really unique.
Yeah, that was cool.
But, you know, outstanding vocals. I just love how you kind of, you know, had the main vocal, and then, like I said, the call to the backup vocal really worked it together well.
I would agree.
But yeah, anyways, I enjoyed Alice Chain's third song. 3 for 3 for me.
2 thumbs up for me.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like button, hit the comments, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.